Peace, family. The U.S. Supreme Court, the conservative U.S. Supreme Court, has upheld Trump's Muslim ban. I have a lot to say about that, but before I do, I'm gonna go ahead and play this video, and I'm gonna continue the rest of my commentary.
Watch your team at 5. Cheryl Burton, Alan Krzyzewski, meteorologist Cheryl Scott, and sports with Mark Giangreco. ABC 7 Eyewitness News at 5.
Major victory today for the Trump administration. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled this morning that the president was within his authority to ban travel to the U.S. from certain Muslim countries. Justice John Roberts wrote that 5-4 opinion for the conservative majority. ABC's Tara Palmieri has details.
The Supreme Court upheld the president's right to enact a travel ban by a narrow 5-4 decision. Writing for the majority opinion, Chief Justice John Roberts saying the president has the powers to regulate immigration.
Imagine, if you can, that Congress is unable to act when the president asks for legislation.
The president tweeting, Supreme Court upholds Trump travel ban. Wow. 5 of the countries named in the ban are Muslim majority, but the latest version of the ban also includes North Korea and Venezuela. The court ruled on the third iteration of the travel ban, which was issued in September 2016. At issue were the president's comments during the campaign.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
Some calling the order unconstitutionally discriminatory. The administration argued that the bill isn't about religious discrimination, but rather the vetting procedures in the countries banned.
This is not a so-called Muslim ban. If it were, it would be the most ineffective Muslim ban that one could possibly imagine.
The ACLU put out a statement saying that this would go down in history as one of the Supreme Court's great failures. They say that they're relying too heavily on the national security excuse rather than the president's own comments.
Okay, family, there you have it. You know, I'm a Muslim, and this is the most disgusting, outrageous, unacceptable ruling from the U.S. Supreme Court I've ever known in my entire life. Not surprising, but sickening. So let me get this right. You banning 5 Muslim countries from entering the United States. You said you wanted to banning all Muslim countries. And to sit here and to accept all of this for your own ego. Now, keep this in mind, that this is why I said that the U.S. Supreme Court is for life. You know, there's going to be a lot of opposition of my videos, and that's fine, whatever. But I'm going to say it like this. Now, I don't agree with former President Barack Obama's, decisions. But when the Republicans has blocked, former President Obama's Supreme Court justice pick, they waited all this time until who sworn in as president and picked his own successor. And look what happened. A conservative Supreme Court. Now, it's bad enough that I talked about, last night when I was on YouTube live stream about possible they're going to get rid of the Voting Rights Act. And now this decision. See, this is why I said that this is so important about this year's elections. And as American Muslims, like I said on my Twitter, that, I am condemning this Supreme Court decision because it's going to make us look bad. It's going to make, radical terrorist groups. It's going to bring the people in, and, it's sickening. Now, I'm just appalled of this decision. Because it proves in time and time again that it's hurting not just Muslims around the world. But it also hurts American Muslims as well, because now you're going to probably thinking that all Muslims are like, which is ridiculous, that like ISIS or Al Qaeda. No. But it goes to show, ladies and gentlemen, that the Constitution is not the Constitution anymore. We don't have no Constitution. And people say, well, there's Constitution. Look, if there's a Constitution, they would have enforced it by now. There is no Constitution. This is why you see everything's happening right now, that our Voting Rights Act is in jeopardy. The travel ban is now back in effect. All these things are happening because we basically overlook what they're doing. We are being distracted for so many years instead of stay woke and do some research. And now this happens. And I'm just basically sick to my stomach with this decision. I'm sorry. It's straight up sickening. And it's going to make a lot of people nervous. It's not just Muslims that's going to be nervous about this. It's people, other religious beliefs going to be nervous. Because what the thing is that what's going to happen with the Buddhists? What's going to happen with Christians? What's going to happen with Jewish? Are the Jews going to be? But anyway, I just don't want to bring religion up right now. But the way it went down is sickening. It's just basically sickening through my stomach. So I got another video about what happened today. I'm probably going to do that after this video, but the way it sounds to me, that this isn't over. This is just the beginning, and you just have to understand that now, you know, with the immigrants in Central America that wants asylum, you know what happened there, and now this ruling. So sickening. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about this story. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and subscribe to Black Junction TV as well. With that being said, it's Lions Den signing off. Deuces.